Well, it happened, guys.
Mhm.
Yup, it happened.
It sure did.
Oh my. Oh my. This was Chiz's submission for the Magician script competition, if I remember correct. And there's some fun stuff going on this script. There's not just Magician, but there's other fun stuff too, actually. I'm in particular was a big fan of this minion suite. I think that they're all powerful in their own ways. Obviously, some people would argue the power of the evil twin. I think that
Or the marionette.
or the marionette. I think in this particular script, though, I actually really do like Evil Twin. I think that it can be... There are a lot of abilities here that want to stay alive. And depending on how the town feels about twins and what kind of players really want to do about twins, there's a lot of stuff that can be done in this particular script. And I think that it could mean that this is maybe one of the better scripts for Evil Twin. I generally find that, Evil Twin's home is Sex and Violets, and Sex and Violets is filled with incredibly powerful townsfolk. I think that Evil Twin really only works on scripts with incredibly powerful townsfolk so that they have this kind of tension of, okay, but do we kill, do we not, etc.
Yeah, and specifically to townsfolk that is bluffable by evil. So, for example, like there's engineer on this script, right? But there's very little that the engineer could do necessarily to like hard prove something. There's no widow ping that would be coming out halfway through the game, or that kind of thing. Yeah, something that like evil, it's a powerful role that can help sway worldviews, but still something that evil can bluff. There's a lot good here for the evil team that they could easily bluff.
Now you may notice there's an engineer on this script, and everybody's talking about engineer in chat. Well, guess what, guys? The engineer, in my heart, is not being played tonight, because I have a bone to pick with the engineer, as everybody knows. The EAP is in full effect, the Engineer Asterisk project. I am going to lobby until my little heart gives out that the engineer should have an asterisk in its ability. There is no reason why an evil twin should be fucked up by an engineer before the engineer even goes at night. There is no reason why a marionette should get fucked by an engineer on the first night before it even gets a chance to know anything. And obviously I have issues with the fact that engineer basically creates games on certain scripts, maybe Rochambeau happens to be one of them, where the engineer basically ruins Evil's ability by having the optimal play of what the engineer should be doing on night one. It's bad. It's bad play. It's not fun for anybody. I'm against it. Also, just want to say thank you, Marshall, and thank you to Sincerity for your subs. Thank you very much, guys. That's interesting. As engineer as a traveler. Ooh, interesting. Navean, what do we want to do with this game?
Yeah, that's a good question. I have no particularly strong inclinations. How about you?
Everybody was talking in the pregame chat about doing Legion, and Legion that sees, half of the Legion sees Recluse as a Legion, the other half doesn't, and
oh, I hate that.
Legion, but then have a Alchemist Evil Twin that sees Legion, Magician for Legion, you can, give that
Cosmo
Bezos...
does not want Legion.
Good. I don't either. Sincerity, you're absolutely right. If I could give the Bezos cash directly to Spanish, I would. Speaking of...
He deserves it far more than Jeff Bezos does.
Absolutely. Fuck Bezos. And yes, I'm just gonna go there because... Yeah. Everybody go to your Streamlabs CT Blood on the Clock Tower tip page where you can make your donations to Spanish's hospital bills. We would really appreciate it. Eventually, Navean and I are gonna do the donation stream. Eventually.
Someday.
We should probably work on that. But either way, let's work on the game for now. I'm a big fan of maybe just sticking with the old... if we did Legion, I feel like it could end very quickly. I'm thinking we just go straight up Vortox.
Sure, let's do it.
Now, what pairs lovely with Vortox? obviously Pit Hag. Pit Hag loves Vortox.
Right.
Which, if we did Pit Hag Witch Vortox, we just have a good old-fashioned game of S&V.
S&V.
That would be great.
Or even an evil twin Pit Hag.
Or an evil twin Pit Hag, exactly. Marionette with Vortox. That's interesting. The Marionette would
the Marionette can get true information.
Exactly. Lunatic Legion. Oh, Kev, that's rude. Yeah,
There's no Poppy Grower, but there is a magician, and so you'd have to name like too many people.
The question is, do we want an engineer when we know that the engineer can absolutely just make Legion?
And knowing this group, there's a lot of people who would, in fact, just do that.
I think you're right. I think Lunatic Vortox is not bad, though.
Sure.
And then maybe we throw a drunk in there. How about a drunk Engineer? Oh, drinks! Hey! Sean, we're all on the same page. Yes, drunk Engineer, absolutely.
All right, we got a drunk Engineer.
Drunk Engineer. I don't want a bounty hunter if we're gonna do drunk Engineer and a lunatic. That just feels wrong. Farmer, I think, is actually really good because they're basically Vortox proof.
Yep, for sure.
Now, the Vortox does need someone in here. Now, here's a question. All right, so we know about the Pixie Vortox, right?
Yeah.
Pixie Vortox interaction basically means they're going to see a player, but they're going to see a role that they're not. And if they are convincing enough as being that character, when the person that they saw died, they don't gain that person's ability, they gain the ability they were mad about.
Right.
Now, we definitely do not want for Pixie to see the bounty hunter ability. Because if there is an actual not bounty hunter in the game, and then they die and the Pixie becomes a bounty hunter, but there's no extra evil, that's just dumb. That's very powerful. So we don't want that.
Yep, I'm perfectly fine with that decision.
Noble is fantastic with Vortox. I think we're definitely going to probably want to do that.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe
I would say maybe not Grandmother. Grandmother can get a little bit
I was gonna
awkward.
get rid of. Yes, we're adding a Noble drinks. Just go to half-mast, my friend.
Noble gang.
Empath with Vortox is kind of rough once you solve it. I think maybe Dreamer's fine.
I think Empath with Vortox is interesting, actually.
You do?
I do, yeah.
We all know
the Vortox Empath.
Okay. We know the Monk Vortox interaction, which is hysterical.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? What if we did that? So we would do Noble, Empath, Dreamer as your info roles, and then the Monk could theoretically, like, fuck with their ability.
Okay.
The Pixie would then have to see either Alchemist, Bounty Hunter, Grandmother, or Oracle.
Yeah.
Or Engineer. Ooh. No, they can't see Engineer. Oh, no, they would.
Yeah, because they technically could.
Because
technically,
the
Engineer's not actually in play. The Drunk is, but that's an option. I actually don't mind them learning Oracle.
Learning Oracle is, I guess, not that bad.
Yeah.
Rez with the 5 gifted subs. That's so generous. Thank you, Rez. You are a champion. Save Dreamer for the Pixie. Pixie would have to then give out essentially real Dreamer info, not knowing if it's a Vortox.
Right.
Ooh, that's interesting. I kind of don't hate that. Maybe we put in an Oracle and then have a Pixie Dreamer instead.
Yeah, either way. I think either of those, whichever one is in play, the other one being what the Pixie sees, is pretty cool.
Alright. Let's do that then. Alright, so we're gonna spread them out. Oh, Dak would be the Lunatic again. I'm sorry, I'm calling an audible on that one. It feels too bad for Dak. Dak needs a break. I know, guys, everybody wants to say integrities, but listen, you gotta actually make this fun for people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I definitely understand, and I get the argument of like, well, that's not how that would work in person. Sure, we're also not playing in person, and the reality is that playing online, there are certain differences to be had here, and the tool of potentially switching around something every now and then, again, don't do it like all the time, but swapping a role here or there occasionally because you know that your player maybe isn't going to have fun with that, or, you know, maybe they're on like a really rough streak or something. It's fine. You can rig it in person if you try hard enough. Yes, you could do that.
I also just realized we only put in 1 minion, so we kind of need another minion.
Yeah. Well, we were going with Marionette, right?
We were gonna go with Marionette?
I thought that was the plan.
Okay. If that's the case, I think we want to cut Oracle. So what if we swapped Avery and Malishon, put an empath over here, and then put a Marionette Oracle over there? Oracle would actually get true info, which would signal that they are indeed... Yeah, okay, I like this. I'm better on this. Who do we want Bruce to see as the fake dreamer? Maybe SL?
Yeah, sure.
I think that's hysterical if we do that. All right, and then we need an investigator ping and a noble ping, and I'm not gonna fail. I got the hubris beanie right over there, guys, okay? It's right in the bottom drawer, all right? I'm not gonna fail the magician challenge, all right? If I do, this Wayward's beanie's coming off. Someone doesn't even have to redeem the 1,000 points, all right? We're gonna put it on regardless. Oh God, and Patters is the pit hag. Oh Jesus.
Oh boy.
What could go wrong here? Dylan would have to see either a marionette or a pit. Oh no, they would have to see literally anything other than that. So what if I showed them Malishon and Bruce as the witch?
Okay. I think that's a decent call, yeah. You know, one thing is if there's never a witch kill throughout the entire game, it might be an indicator of it being a potential Vortox, right? It could also just be a very sad witch, because we've all seen that.
Thank you, Cosmo. I appreciate that you appreciate the Whaler's Beanie. Dak is going to need 3 pings that are at least any number more than 0 is... any number other than 1 is evil.
Correct, yes.
We could do... What if we just did Emma, Jason, Dylan?
Sure.
I think that's fine, actually. And the magician needs pings. Mama Mandy J, thank you for the follow. What do you mean the magician needs pings?
The lunatic needs...
Noble off of the lunatic? Yeah, it's fine. Wait, what am I missing in terms of magician? What? All right, guys. All right, I know I have a history with the magician here, but you're not. Don't fuck with me like that. And now I'm reconsidering everything I knew about the magician. All right.
Okay, well, let's move on from the magician. The magician is fine. Just remember to give it in the demon minion info. It's fine. Who are we showing to? No, the magician is not an info roll. It is a think roll, which is not classified as info. Therefore, the magician's ability does not interact with Vortox at all.
Yes, Dave. Yeah. So, just like Navean said, because it's not info technically, that doesn't actually get affected. Poppy Grower does, which I know Navean hates, but yes, Poppy Grower does.
Yes, I do hate that.
Noble gets to confirm 2 outsiders.
I mean, how's the engineer going to know they're an outsider?
Exactly. Unless they decide to go Legion on day 1.
Yeah. So who do we want to show our lunatic as fake minions? And are we giving an extra to be the magician or not?
Well, so here's the thing. All right, I just thought about this. So there's a magician and a marionette in play. Patters is going to be told that their demon is either DJ or Bambi, but they're going to know that one of them is the magician, one of them is that, and that one of them has a marionette.
Right.
So they're going to know pretty much immediately, because it's either means that Avery is the marionette and they're all in a line, or that DJ is just the demon and Bambi's the magician. Which I think is not like the worst thing in the world, but either way, yeah. All right, and then we would need to give fake, like you said, we need to give lunatic minions. Do we give a real minion? There's a recluse on this script, so we can give Malishon, and it can make sense to Emma.
Yeah, we
can we tell Emma that Malishon is the marionette?
We could, but the fact that, like, unless DJ and Dylan, if one of them claims recluse, it could make sense, but if they don't, then I think it gives away quite a lot.
Why not make Avery one of the nobles' court to play into that false world? It's not a bad point, actually. Let's get Jason out of there and give it to... let's give it to Avery. I actually don't hate that Drinks. I think that's a good choice. And then lastly, we would need minions, and I think that if we give Malishon, we just don't have to say marionette.
Yeah, we don't have to say marionette.
And then the other one can be, we can give 3. We can give magician as, or we can give Bambi as the magician.
Yep, we absolutely could.
Yeah, let's just give it to Dylan, because why not?
Sure.
I'd give Bambi Patters as a minion. Oh, yeah. It's not Lunatic. I don't want to give them, I think the Pit Hag needs a knight, and I think that if, like, I just feel like Patters could absolutely be executed on day 1 just from being seen as a Lunatic's minion.
I agree with that, yeah.
Also, hi, Tori. Yes, hi. Alright, I'm good with this. I'm gonna run with this. We need bluffs. I didn't forget the bluffs. Bounty Hunter as a bluff, I think, is fine. Dreamer as a bluff is interesting.
Well, okay, so it is what Bruce is going to see, but also because there's a magician in play, Evil might not be able to coordinate, so I don't know if anybody's actually going to pick up the bluff or not. We could give it anyway.
And then maybe, I feel like Alchemist might be better than... Actually, Grandmother might not be the worst.
I think maybe one outsider bluff would be fine, because there is a drunk out there, and if we give one
Moonchild.
outsider bluff, it does help them. Yeah, we could give Moonchild or Recluse, either one I'd be fine with.
I think I like Moonchild better, because if they get executed, they can lean into it.
Okay.
And that will signal to the demon who they should kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm good with this. Let's head on back then, and we can do the stuff.
Alright.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I didn't tell Navean about this, so pardon me, Navean, but our predictions we're going to do tonight are going to be a sub-game, because we're going to run the sub-game tonight. Not the top game, not the dom game, but the sub game. And our sub game tonight is going to be one that you guys have played here before, and it is one that maybe like 1 or 2 of you will be very good at, and then like most of you will probably be like okay at. And that is a game we have called Wrestler or Hassler. And this game is pretty straightforward. I'm going to give you a name, and that name is going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be the name of a professional or semi-professional wrestler. I didn't go into these kind of tiny federations or anything like that. These are just going to be people that are relatively household names, if not obscure household names from household federations. Or they are a, we'll say, evil-aligned character in a film. So they could be a henchman, they could be a villain, just a general bad guy, or an antagonist of some kind. So
In
we're gonna
French?
I'm sorry, in French? No, not in French, in English. So the first one I'm going to give you is, and we're going to do one more. We're going to do one every night, or one every dawn and one every dusk. So you can have the day and the night to think about it. Your first one is going to be Don Logan. Is Don Logan a wrestler or a hassler? And everybody go to sleep. Okay, bye.
Who is he?
Oh no, DJ needs a sub.
All right. Let's see if anybody on our list is not in. Okay.
I mean, also,
Mark's already been watching. We know that. We can see if Karen might be available.
well, also, DJ is saying that it's microphone issues. We can always just go to text only for DJ.
We could.
Well, while you're doing that, I have a beanie swap I need to do, so I'm going to send out characters really quick, and I will just swap out beanies because Tori is using all of her points. I mean, we can see if DJ wants to, yeah, I think DJ can just go to text only, right? That works?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so let's go to sending out characters. So now I gotta, let's go to Emma first. Actually, no. You sent everybody to cabins?
Yeah, because DJ had to come back into town square, so I had to resend them to cabins.
Gotcha. All right. Let's just go to Patters first. Hello.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
It was the randomizer. I had nothing to do with it.
Fine.
You don't believe me?
I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for what's about to happen.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that your demon is either DJ or Bambi.
DJ or Bambi.
And your minion is not known to you.
You son of a bitch.
Have fun with that.
I'm gonna make my own minion. You can't stop me.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Don't forget, DJ is
Oh,
on
right,
text.
DJ. So DJ, as text only, I'm here to tell you that you are, because you didn't get your role, the Vortox. And I have so much good news for you. First news, your bluffs are Bounty Hunter, Dreamer, and Moonchild. And your minions are Malishon, Patters, and Bambi. Oh, DJ can't hear anything.
Oh no.
We will come back. We'll come back to DJ.
I can just DM DJ
Okay.
everything.
All right, that works, and we'll try to fix the audio issue that way. All right, I'll go to Emma. Hello.
Hello.
I am here to tell you that your bluffs are Recluse, Dreamer, and Grandmother, and your minions are Dylan, Malishon, and Bambi.
Okay.
And that's all I got for you.
That sounds right. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Jason.
Hello.
Would you like to use your ability?
Of course I want to use my ability. Are you kidding me?
All right, what would you like to use?
Are you really? I mean, there's only one choice here, right?
No, there's not, Jason. There are more than one ways to play this character on this script.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I don't see another way. It says once per game at night, put Legion into the game.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, absolutely. It's my final answer.
Okay. Well, thank you for the content. I appreciate it.
You got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Boost.
Oh, I love being the pixie. Thank you.
Well, I thought so. And here's what I got.
Okay.
You are aware of the fact
Yeah.
that there is a dreamer in play.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have
Cool.
fun with that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. All right, so now we got to go to Dylan.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Dylan. Hello.
Hi.
I am here to tell you that you are aware of the fact that either Malishon or Bruce is the witch.
Oh, I did not have my button down. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Wait, you didn't have your role?
No, I didn't have my push to talk button down.
Oh, that's, yeah,
Bing
sorry.
bong.
All right, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, guys, we're trying to work with DJ to make that work. Benepins, thank you for the follow. And then I saw that the engineer was drunk. Yeah, listen, if this is a script that we are actually playing in person, this would be a very long night, like a really really long night. So yeah, I'm glad that that's not the case. But yeah, so all right, so what else do we got here? What else do we have to keep in mind? We have to give Avery a 1 or a 2, probably a 1.
So a 1 would work in a non-Vortox world, except that the minion Patters must know that it is a Vortox because he's not been asked about holding a little monster, right? He's
Right.
been given a demon. And if we give Avery a 1, he knows that it's a Vortox, therefore Bambi would have to be the magician. So I think we either give Avery a 2. We have to give a 2 because we can't give a 0.
We can't give a 0.
Yeah, if we give a 2, it lends credence to the world that Bambi could actually be evil there.
All right, let's do it. Where the hell is? Oh, hello, Avery.
Sorry, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, coming loud and clear and through and hi.
Hi. I'm here to give you a number, and that number is 2.
Oh, well, I'm fucked.
I'm just telling you the facts, ma'am.
I mean, that's also true. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye, Tomato.
Bye. Hello. Can you hear me, Sir Dak?
See,
The richest person in town with your chandelier and shit.
yeah, I see how I am.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 3 names, and those names are Avery,
Avery?
Emma,
Mm-hmm.
and Dylan.
I figured it would be Ryback, but that's fine. Okay.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, your role actually does have an additional ability, which is that I can inform you that Ryback is actually the putz.
The putts. Awesome. I will inform him of that on when we chat.
I'm glad to hear it. All right, thank you very
Matt,
much. Any word from DJ?
Yeah, he wants us to stop into his cabin and see if resetting has fixed his audio issues.
Sure. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Hey, we did it.
It's something.
Let's get some claps in the chat. Clappers in the chat. All right, guys. DJ, I have information for you.
I already have heard the bad news, but yeah, keep going.
What's the bad news?
I've sent everything in a DM.
Oh, okay. All right. That's the
What?
news. That was the news that I had for you.
My reaction is, oh, thank God I can at least play the game.
Of course. As opposed to what? Like being Actually, there are a couple roles on here that basically do nothing.
I wouldn't want someone subbed into this position. That's at the very least.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
That's
concur.
very bad.
It is rough when somebody subs in and that they turn out to be the demon.
Yeah. So we'll run with this until I can figure out everything. So, yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Here we
Thank
go.
you very much. All right. I think that's everything, right? We're good?
Okay, yeah, so we went to our drunk engineer. Dylan's got his investigator info. Malshan, Ryback, don't act. Bruce has learned Dreamer.
Yes.
Avery got a 2.
Angel from another pin says that Patters is going to pit Hag into the engineer and then actually make Legion.
There is a strong possibility, yes, because he knows that the engineer... No, actually, he doesn't know the engineer. The engineer could be in play. But, yeah, he might try it.
Well, he's about to find out, because I'm pretty sure Jason's going to say, lol, I made Legion.
Yep, he might.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are all set for our night phase stuff.
All right, let's return then. Who put this terrible-looking creature into our town square?
Gritty or the blobfish?
Yes.
Or the blob character from British television.
No, we're not talking about Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby's fine.
Thank you.
The Gritty, however, with your lazy-ass eye and your stupid little beard and your love for the city of Philadelphia, of all places, no wonder Navean and I committed suicide. Just from Gritty being in the town.
Oh, no.
That being said, it wasn't actually that, but it felt like that. Something actually did kill us, though, and I need you guys to find out what it is. But I can't tell you that who it isn't is Don Logan, otherwise known as Ben Kingsley's character in, what was that? What was that movie? Sexy Beast. So congratulations to those who recognized Don Logan. Your next one to consider through your day phase is, let me get it up here, Danny Basham, and please return at 49 minutes past. You have 10 minutes.
Can I get a Storyteller console?
Malshan.
You sure can. Lead the way.
All right, thank you.
Bambi, let's go talk.
Hello. I have a question about the Dreamer and Lil Monster interaction.
Okay.
Can you dream somebody as the Little Monster?
They are the demon. They're not the Lil Monster.
So I would not see. I wouldn't, if this is a Little Monster game and I get the Dreamer ability, I would not see anybody as a demon.
That's how I would rule it.
Okay.
I think that is, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct, because they register as a demon. They don't register as the Lil Monster. They register as the player, or as the character that they are.
Okay, so they never really register as a demon. They just happen to, if they die and there's no other way to prolong the game, it's just game over.
If there is a check that checks for demonness or character type, they would register as the demon. However, for the particular character, they would not register as Lil Monster the character.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Well, then people are gonna think it's a Legion game now. So then.
I think you're a Legion, but
just
that's
know that.
fine.
Then, yeah. Then that's fine. But
It's a Legion bluff, I guess.
It's not a Legion bluff. My character is engineer.
But why you don't create a little monster? It would be more funny.
Next time I get engineer on this script, I'll create little monster.
Yeah, or maybe it's a Legion.
DJ.
Lead the way, Dak.
Oh, wait,
okay.
sorry.
Hello.
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 So I have a question for you.
Sure.
Can the minions in a little monster game on day one put the little monster token on the recluse?
On the recluse?
Yeah. So would you actually tell the recluse that they are holding the little monster?
So a the minions would have to come to a consensus as to which player is holding Little Monster. That player is then holding Little Monster and is classified as the demon.
Okay.
There's two interesting ways that it could work with. There are two interesting ways that it could work with Recluse, in that if a storyteller really wanted to, they could register the Recluse as a minion to the Little Monster's ability and wake them up along with the minions to be able to actually pass the Little Monster around. However, that basically tells the evil team exactly who the Recluse is and tells the Recluse exactly who the evil team is. However, if a player is given Little Monster, they will know about it for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that answer the
Okay.
question?
Yep. Answers my question.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you much. Yep.
Hey, wait a minute.
Talk across Patters and Bambi.
It's been a long time since we played together.
Been a hot minute. I haven't played in a while. I got really sick for a while. So.
Well, I'm glad that you're back, and I'm glad that
okay.
you're better.
I'm glad that I'm playing with you.
I'm gonna tell you the truth because I think you will appreciate it, and everyone else is gonna get really mad at me. I'm claiming a role. Hardly role is not on the script because I forgot it wasn't on the script.
Ah, okay.
And I claimed it just
Specifically, besides
Dylon, let's talk.
Awesome, thank you. Hi.
Hello.
I had a quick question on an interaction.
Sure.
In a nutshell, it's basically Nicholas Tesla, Harry Houdini, and Baby Cthulhu all walk into a bar. What happens? I'm wondering what happens when an engineer makes a little monster and there is a magician in play. Does the little monster not get made, or does anything else weird happen with that?
So the way that I would rule that is that you have to kind of take it step by step. So first off, there are currently in a Little Monster game, there would be two minions, one demon.
Right.
Upon making the Little Monster, Storyteller would then have to would turn the demon character into I believe the rule, I want to make sure I got this right, is there actually isn't one. How about that? So the way I would rule that is because of the jinx, I would actually make the Lil Monster turn the demon character into No, you can't, because if the magician's in play, then a Lil Monster can't even be made.
So the engineer's ability just fizzles?
Yeah, I would rule it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I also
Thank
hate
you.
the engineer, so there's that too.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
so much.
I think that's the right
what-
ruling,
what
guys.
is
You can't
going
have those
on?
two characters in play.
And Jason, you want to talk?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
I don't like that intonation.
What?
Nothing. What's up? How's it going?
Am I mad at you?
Well, no, you're not.
Was mad at you?
No one. I don't think anyone's mad at me right now.
Okay, well, you want to get mad at me?
Sure. What did you do?
You want a 1-for-1?
Sure. What are you?
You first.
I'm the engineer.
Oh, great, wonderful. I'm the
Lil-
virgin.
Lil
Bye.
Monster and Lil Monster and Magician
Okay.
cannot be in play, but they are hatred
geez.
jinxed.
Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting game.
Emma, lead the way. Hello.
Hey. Hi, Gameda. I was hoping to ask you, if an alchemist evil twin is holding Little Monster and gets executed, who wins the game?
So at that point, the Lil Monster would be executed, which causes a evil win. Would cause a good win. However, the good twin would die, which would cause an evil win, and in the case of ties, good wins.
Okay. Thanks, Gameda. I'm glad to know.
You're very welcome.
Where did it
All these questions.
Emma,
Bruce!
let's talk.
Wait, where'd everybody go? Wait, no.
You the truth. I lied to everybody else, and I feel like I need somebody to know. So I need you to just kind of back me up when this comes up later on. I've been lying to everybody. I'm the dreamer.
Okay, you're the dreamer.
Yes. And I dreamt somebody last night who I talked to, and they gave me a different role than what I got.
Oh no.
Something
Oh, Mike,
spicy to
thank you
think
for the
about.
follow.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Well, you can try dreaming me, but I'm the recluse, so I don't know how that's going to go.
Want to? I'm tempted. Just tempted to see the kind of fuckery that I get. but maybe I'll avoid you.
Alright.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
The truth is going to be fragmented.
Okay.
I'm either the investigator, bounty hunter, or noble. I have a ping on you. Feel free to give us as much information or as little information as you want. But there is some form of evil ping on you, and I will not specify.
Okay. It's very interesting. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that I am the engineer.
Oh, have you used it?
I might have used it last night, yes.
Okay.
And if I did, I'm pretty sure you're evil.
Perfect. All right. Execute me.
Maybe I will.
Down for it.
All right.
From my perspective, I either I know one of two players are evil, I know an evil, or I know one of three players are evil. And I'm not specifying, so I'm happy to die.
No problem.
I'm not gonna push.
Demeta, can I ask a storyteller question real quick?
You can.
Okay. So I just, it's a weird question, right? So if it's a little monster game and I create it into a Legion game, it still has to become a majority Legion, right? It's not just like the 3 evil players become Legion and it's...
No, as per the jinx, if you choose to make engineer, or if you choose to make Legion as the engineer, there need to be, it needs to be a majority of players, it basically needs to be 7 or more become evil Legion.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
If you're wondering why something happened last night, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Well, we all got turned into Legion, right?
Yep, you're welcome.
Oh yeah, I am Legion.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm going to give you about 60 seconds, and then we're opening up nominations.
So I'd like to just quickly, just for a moment, just say something. I told a bunch of people that I was either the investigator, bounty hunter, or a noble. I was lying. I just wanted to see what people would say. I have a pretty good fix on a lot of players right now and their roles. I'll say nothing more.
There's probably something I should say. I apologize to everyone. I am in fact the engineer. They gave me too much power to start this game. We are in a Legion game, so everyone have fun with that.
That's a double claim.
And I will say I am the virgin. Nominate me if you dare.
And with that bombshell, nominations are open.
I will also say that this stream is not sponsored by HelloFresh, so...
Why Reva nominates SL.
Can I nominate Dak for flexing on me? Is that... Can I do that? Who nominates SL?
Me. Why
Avery
Reva
nominates SL. Why?
Why indeed? Honestly, this might be too much information, but there's either one of two things here. Either Jason is telling the truth, or I am drunk or poisoned. I don't know what script we're playing, because I thought this was TB claiming B version, so I don't know if there's any drunk or poisoning on the script, but this is what I will tell you. I am the empath with a 2. I believe Jason, therefore I believe it is Legion, therefore I believe SL and Bambi are evil Legions. If you are not evil Legion, then either Jason is lying or SL and Bambi are both evil, because I'm an empath with a 2.
Excuse me, you just said you are the empath with the 2?
Yes.
Okay, it's
SL,
a lie. Thank you.
Bambi, just let's limit that to Avery and
Sorry.
SL now. SL, Avery is claiming to have not known what game she's playing. How do you respond to these allegations?
Well, I will say we definitely have poison and drunkenness in this game, and I am 100% certain Avery must be drunk or poisoned because I'm not evil.
Okay, we would need 6 for this to pass.
I think SL is a terrible kill.
Then we kill Bambi.
SL.
I think Bambi's a terrible kill.
Okay, so then we kill Patters, because Patters doesn't want to go off my information.
No, we're not killing Patters.
5 is not enough.
I will vouch for Patters, and that's all I'm going to say.
Bruce nominates Patters.
Bruce nominates Patters. Tell me why.
I mean, there's a world in which SL is just evil and is now vouching for Patters. And also, Patters admitted to lying to everybody this game. That's something I have never done.
That is true. Bruce has categorically never done that. Patters, how do you feel about this?
I lie to everyone, every game, every time.
I can categorically say that that is also true, having played many games with Patters. We would need 6 for this to pass.
Wait, Bambi,
I'm happy to
SL
talk to you tomorrow.
SL claimed to be virgin?
You claimed to be virgin, didn't you?
Yes, I know. That's why, because Bambi said you and SL came with the same bluffs. So I was wondering, did SL also go around? Because SL was the first person I claimed to be virgin to, because I forgot what game this was.
4 is not
SL
enough.
claimed
Any other
the
nominations?
The other thing you claimed to me.
Oh, empath?
Yeah.
Dylan,
Oh, well then SL needs to die if they're claiming my role.
Avery, Dylan's trying to make a nomination.
Sorry.
Dylan would like to nominate Malishon, please.
Tell me why.
All cards on the table. I am the investigator. I have seen a witch in between Malishon and Bruce. If Avery is in fact the empath and is getting a 2, there is a likelihood that this is a Vortox game. Or she could be drunk and I have a correct pain.
Malishan.
Not the witch. If we don't think it's a Vortox game, we should look at the other side of that ping.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Completely missed this vote.
6 is enough. Malishon is on the block. Any other nominations?
Why are we killing Malishon?
Because I have an investigator ping on them and Bruce.
Oh, cool. Down for it.
Final call.
So we're just saying Jason's lying then?
Malishon nominates Dylan.
Malishon nominates Dylan. Uno, reverse card. Tell me why.
First, no, you. Second, if we believe Jason, this is a Legion game. And I am good, and we haven't got many goods to kill. And the fact that Dylan is pushing on me makes me think that in a Legion game, Dylan is Legion. In a non-Legion game, Dylan is just a spent investigator.
Dylan?
Well, in this game, there isn't an Undertaker to necessarily confirm me. The only thing that I could think of is a Pixie. I haven't heard of another investigator claim floating around. It looks like either Legion or Evil Team is trying to tie this, because we currently have 6 up. I do not want to die today.
We would need 6 to tie, 7 to pass.
Oh, okay. Wait, what are we doing, Jason? What are we doing?
What are we doing, Patterson? Okay.
Fuck's sake!
We're organized team. Let's go.
7 is enough. Dylan's on the block. Any other nominations? I'm going to say...
DJ,
5,
are
10
you really
seconds.
what you claimed to me today?
5, 4, 3,
Yeah,
2,
Okay.
1. Dylan, what is your preferred method of execution?
I don't know. It's too early in the game to figure out something witty, so...
Would it, by chance, have anything to do with Danny Basham?
Depends on who he is.
Well, I can tell you that Danny Basham is part of the Basham brothers, and they were tag team champions at some point. So congratulations to the Wrestlers. You get double teamed by the Basham brothers, and I'm not going to elaborate any further on that. You are executed and die. And your next one for tonight is, let me get it right. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Lars Thorwald. Wrestler or Hassler? Everybody go to sleep. All right, what did chat want me to talk about? A ruling?
It was if the engineer makes a Lil Monster in a game that has a magician in it, because currently Lil Monster and magician are hard jinx that they both cannot be in play.
Right. So I was asked that question, and my ruling was that if a Lil Monster is attempted to be made by an engineer, but there is a magician in play, that's a hatred jinx. They both cannot be in play, so the engineer's ability would be spent, but nothing would happen.
Yep, I agree with that. There is a ruling with regards to the philosopher. It's in the Riot write-up, because Riot, of course, has an absolutely fucking massive amount of jinxes. And Ed has said that, like, if a philosopher attempts to gain an ability and it becomes, like, they actually can't gain it because something is in play that is hard jinxed, you can, in fact, shake your head no to the philosopher, show them the token of the hard jinx character that is in play, put them to sleep, and use up their ability. I think that extrapolating from that, you could either, one, let the engineer fizzle completely, simply put them to sleep and not say anything about that, or you could use something similar to the philosopher jinx and let them know that this is going to use up your ability, but as a result, you get the information that this character is in fact in play. I think that's that is a good trade-off, basically, because yeah, you didn't get to use your ability, but you also get to, when somebody eventually comes out as a magician, you know for sure that that player is not lying. So it gives you a little form of hard confirmation about something about the game. So I would personally rule it one of those two ways. Either it just completely fizzles, or it fizzles, but they also get information about that.
I think I like fizzling better, but I mean, if someone says it's a little too rough, maybe we'll amend it. I think it's personally fine just being like, nope, nothing happens. But either way. All right, there's a lot of stuff happening tonight, so I definitely want to make sure that we don't fuck up and take too long. So let's blast through these rolls. Let's start with Ryback. Please choose a character.
I'm sorry, what?
Please choose a character.
Character.
Or sorry, please choose a player.
A player.
Thank you. All right. I think Bruce thinks I'm going to protect them. Let's try with Avery, please.
You got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, see, that is so spicy, because now we give Avery a 0.
Unless Ryback dies or gets changed into something else.
But I really want to give Avery a 0 and make Avery think that they were poisoned.
Yep. Well, let's go to Patters and see what happens. Well, Patters and then DJ, and then we can find out what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go to Patters. Hey, you survived.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck what?
I gotta make a choice?
Yeah, you do.
All right, I'd like to become the engineer.
You would like to become the engineer?
Yes.
Okay. You are now the engineer. You are evil.
Oh, this one more day, you know what's gonna happen.
I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about.
So just clarify.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I know what you're.
If I'm the pit hag, you wouldn't tell me that I become the engineer unless there was no engineering in play. Yes.
Correct. I wouldn't lie to you about that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. We now go there. Hello.
Hello.
Who's getting killed?
I have a sneaking suspicion on the Lunatic. I'm not sure it matters, but I will kill Ryback.
You gonna choose Ryback?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hello, DJ.
Hi.
I am here to tell you that your Lunatic has chosen Ryback.
Because I'm trying to sell the Legion world, but then Emma's not helping that at all. And by the fact that Emma can kill means they think they're the Warthogs, which doesn't help my situation at all. You know what? I'm gonna follow my Lunatic's footsteps.
So you're gonna choose Ryback?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sag.
Well, there goes our monk projection.
You called it. You absolutely called it.
Oh man, yeah, Emma with a great hit there. I actually totally forgot that we had a Lunatic in the game.
I know. When you went to DJ, I was like, excuse me. Excuse me, Navean.
There's so much going on in this game already.
I know. So Avery is going to get a 2 again.
Yep. We can give a Malshon true information and give them a 0.
Yeah, I think that's the correct thing to do. Do we give Avery a 1 just to mess with Avery?
Nah, I think let's keep it at 2.
Okay. Still alive.
I am so happy that I'm still alive.
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
I'm going to give you a 2.
Oh, wonderful. So it's either Vortox or it's Legion or some other explanation that I have no idea about. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Still alive.
Awesome.
I'm going to give you a 0.
Okay. I've got a question for you while you're here.
Sure.
Can the Alchemist get the Legion ability because the Legion can register as a minion?
No, it doesn't register as a minion on the script.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I would rule it, Navean. I believe I'm correct.
Yeah, that's how I would rule it.
Okay.
It can't gain a Legion ability because Legion is a demon. It can only gain a minion ability.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, so that's it, right?
Yep, that's it.
That's it. Dope. All right. What was I doing? I was gonna do. I want to make sure I got this right. Oh, right. Of course. Never mind. All right. So let's go back. Hello, everybody. So the first bit of information that everybody wants to know. Tell me about Lars Thorwald. Well, cinephiles will know that Lars Thorwald was Raymond Burr's character in Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. So congratulations to the filmers. Your next one to consider throughout the day is Maxwell Potterdam, and, oh, by the way, Ryback is dead. You guys have 8 minutes.
Could
Ryback,
I
that's chat.
get a Storyteller consult?
Ryback, want to chat?
Sure.
What is up?
Oh, so as engineer, if I choose to make it a little monster, what happens?
In regards to
knowing that currently, I believe that DJ is the demon and Melanchon is the marionette. Presumably, DJ has no choice. They must. Well, they wouldn't even be a minion. There'd be no minions.
So what are you suggesting? Are you saying because you think that there's a marionette in play, you're wondering what happens?
Yeah. So I engineer So I'd say the demon's now a little monster. What happens to the player? I believe to be the Vortex, which is DJ.
So what would happen is, if you were to make a Lil Monster, the marionette player doesn't change because nothing changes with them, but the marionette is not woken to choose who takes the Lil Monster, so it would literally come down to you and presumably you.
But I'm not a minion, I'm an engineer.
Oh, that's right. Well, in that case, I believe that if there are no minions in play, this is how I would rule it personally. If there are no minions in play, the way I would just read out the Lil Monster's ability. Each night, minions choose who babysits the Lil Monster token and is the demon. Okay, well, they can't because minions can't, because there's no whatever. So the Lil Monster has to go somewhere, and then it just, I think I would leave it to storyteller discretion as to where the Lil Monster goes.
That's so fucking funny. It's so
and then I would
tempting,
also
but
choose what the deaths are. It's basically a, you know what that is? You know what that is? That is an atheist game.
Yeah,
that's an atheist game.
That's very much, I think that feels very much like a you lose game, because the person who has Little Monster be like, if it's not the demon or me or Melanchon, we probably just lose. All right, that's a suboptimal choice. All right, thank you. I'll let you go back to the game.
I just want to. I'm just gonna think it through.
There's no good answer. There's no good answer.
As a pit hag, if you were to make a Lil Monster, I would just kill the Lil Monster, or I would turn the demon into whatever. But as an engineer, none of those are. There's no kills or arbitrary bullshit. So, I mean, I personally would want to turn the demon player into a minion, so that there is at least one minion in play. However, I don't even think I have the ability to do that.
There's no current ruling that lets you do that, because there's no current ruling that allows an engineer with no minions.
So yes, we would have to obviously work on that. We would have to bring that up with Ed, because Ed's gonna be like, why? Ed, if you're watching this on the VOD, this is all Patters is doing. This has fuck all to do with me, all right?
This is, you know what? I'll save everyone a bit of headache. I won't make that choice. There is a choice I'm going to make, and we all know what it is. So
wait a minute, I have something here. If the engineer chooses another demon when Lil Monster is in play, the current babysitter becomes that demon instead of whatever character they were previously. If the engineer chooses the Lil Monster to be in play, the former demon becomes a not in play minion and is babysitting Lil Monster. Thank you, Day. Thank you, Day, for going through the archives. So yeah, the demon player...
So DJ could become a
minion.
Could become a pit hag.
Hey Patters. Hey Patters.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out.
Well, you've left me two choices. It's either fuck around and find out with with the Little Monster, or most people become Legion. So
or you could choose minions. You'd only
I would become a minion again.
You would?
Would I?
I don't think you would.
It once became choose which minions or which demons are in play. Oh, it's possible. I could say pit hag and something else and become the pit hag again. But also, why would I do that? That's such an arbitrary, weird. It's Legion. Goodbye.
You can. Oh, well, hang on, just so you know. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Whatever. All right. Ryback, someone was wasting a lot of my time. I'll gladly talk to you.
Sounds right.
So, real quick.
Yeah.
Would you wake up a Recluse with the minions in a Little Monster game?
I'm going to refer to the classic Recluse image. Yes, but don't.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Theoretically, could I? Absolutely.
Okay. Yep. Sounds great. Thank you.
To make a little monster.
A little monster. One little monster.
And the answer basically was, fuck's sake, shut up. So on and so forth.
Avery.
I'm going to drag you down to Dudley Town because I have a rules clarification to something that I wanted to say to you before. First off, go fuck yourself. Secondly,
Yeah.
you could also pay attention to the jinxes that are on the script. That might give you some information.
Jinx. I'm not sure any of them apply.
Okay.
But I'll find out. I'll fuck around and find out.
You will fuck around and find out. I've already found the VOD name for this game. All right. Thank
Wait,
you.
no. Just to clarify, Engineering Legion. If the Legion creates a Legion, most players, including all evil players, become Legion. That's the important one.
If you think so, go ahead.
That's what it says. It literally says it.
I didn't. I know, but I didn't say it was the important one. Okay, bye.
Ah, fuck.
Moonchild?
Yep.
Wow, first outsider I've heard.
He should know.
Thank you much. Appreciate it, DJ.
If I'm the investigator, I'm happy to die on the first day to execution. So I think it's a little weird that you're upset that you were executed yesterday.
Okay, but it's not the fact that I was killed, it's more about the method how I was killed. I presented information implicating Malachon and Bruce. I don't know whether or not it's being affected by a Vortox or not, but Malachon's only rebuttal when
Also,
counter-nominating me
magic
was a
heads.
no you, and that happened to be the lift.
Hey.
There was no information that was publicly implicating me at that time.
That's correct.
Hence
I
why
will-
I'm suspicious.
I will tell you the only reason I voted for you is because you hard-claimed
I'm very happy
investigator.
about it.
That is the only reason. Because when I'm investigator, I'm happy to die first day, and typically I will nominate myself in a TB game if I'm investigator or librarian or washerwoman or chef.
Well, that's the thing. This isn't TB. This is a
That's-
different script in
I
which
understand.
investigator.
Playing it really face up, but giving it as grandmother often. Tried to protect Avery to see if Avery's number would change in a Vortox game, but obviously my protection wouldn't have taken effect.
Good team. So,
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Sounds good.
Tomato, why does Town Square keep moving?
Yeah.
I fucked around, and now I'm finding out.
Hi.
Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Monopoly.
back. 30 seconds, and then we open up noms.
The fun thing is, both of those companies own grocery store chains that like are in Chicago. So I have no idea which one is gonna become the Chicago one. We're talking about Kroger's buying out Albertsons.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Shouts to Albertsons.
So I learned today that Albertsons owns Jewel Osco, which is my local grocery store of choice. And Kroger's owns Mariano's, which is also a Chicago local grocery store that I don't think is quite as good as Jewel Osco's.
Nominations are open.
Emma nominates SL.
Emma nominates SL. Why?
From my conversations with SL and Avery yesterday, it seemed like their information was both a double claim and in a hard conflict, or at least one of them would have to be evil, and I think parsing through the information, it would make more sense if SL was evil in basically all worlds.
SL?
I've hard-claimed my role to somebody else at this point. I am not what I said to Avery, and you should not kill me. I'm good.
We would need 5 for this to pass.
Interesting.
6 is enough. SL is on the block. Any other nominations?
Bruce nominates Jason.
Bruce nominates Jason. Why?
If Jason is the engineer who decided on this being a Legion game, doesn't feel like it's a Legion game, and if Jason is the engineer, then Jason's ability has already been used.
How do we feel about that, Jason?
Yeah, if my ability is used and it worked, then killing me is terrible because I still have a blue token. If it didn't work, then I'm either the drunk or the marionette. If I'm drunk, killing me is fine. If I'm the marionette, we can kill Emma if we want. You didn't tell me I'm a marionette.
Sorry about that. We would need, I believe it was 6 actually, to tie, or 7 to pass.
You know, if you put up the vote history, we will help you figure that out, Tomato.
Nice try. 3 is not enough. I'm gonna
Dak
say
would like to nominate Avery.
Dak nominates Avery. Why?
I'm just going to out my information. I am the noble. Avery is one of my pings. I think we should do it just like Pokemon. Kill them all. We've already one's
That
already
show
dead, so
would have
kill 'em all.
lasted very long, not lasted anywhere near as long if that was the actual slogan for the show.
Just kill them all.
Just kill them all. That's That's Metallica's version of Pokemon. Avery, what is your rebuttal?
Everybody wants to ask how Reva, but no one wants to ask why Reva.
We would need 6 to tie, 7 to pass.
I'm gonna vote on that. That was so good.
Thank you.
I'll break a tie, but I won't.
I'll break a tie, but I won't. Hand goes up.
5 is not enough. I'm gonna say final call for nominations.
I think I still by the words I said.
SL, you were nominating Emma?
Correct.
SL, tell me why.
Uno reverse card, I'm good, and I don't want to die.
Emma?
Also good, and don't particularly want to die.
Then you should at the very least tie this vote.
We would need 6 to tie or 7 to pass.
We're not gonna let him win a reverse card twice in a row, are we?
I think this is a really bad kill.
You definitely shouldn't tie.
You should not be dying. What's going on here?
Oh, we don't want to tie.
Damn it, Dak, really?
5's not enough. End the day
Sorry,
in 10
SL.
seconds.
Sorry.
Avery nominates Bambi.
Avery nominates Bambi. Why?
I believe that SL is the best kill here, specifically because they were double claiming my role, pulled me in a private whisper to tell me that they are not actually that role, but wouldn't tell me more. They are not obligated to tell me more, but you know, if you're double claiming someone and saying they're good, you should probably trust them enough to tell them at least a bit more. But if we are dead set on getting SL off the block, which I don't think we are, but just in case we are, Bambi is the only other person I think it's prudent to kill so I can get more information on my numbers.
Avery, I'm happy to hard claim to you tomorrow.
Bambi?
I told you my role, Avery, so if we now Legion game, I think Jason and Emma are both evil, but I'm not a good heal for today.
We would need 5 to tie, 6 to tie or 7 to pass. 2's not enough. Gonna end the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. SL, your preferred method of execution.
Die from laughter. People laughing at me.
Die from laughter. It's one might even say the killing joke. Shouts to
Good Batman reference.
was that Frank Miller? Killing joke?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Shouts to Frank Miller. SL is executed and dies. Maxwell Potterdam is actually the third in a generation of
No, wait. The
Potterdams.
killing joke was Alan Moore.
Alan Moore, sorry, not Frank. Yeah, there you go.
There is a Frank Miller one.
That's
Maxwell
Batman
Potterdam.
Returns, right?
Yes, was actually played by some guy who, it doesn't really matter, in the 1990 underrated comedy that was a vehicle for the brothers Sheen, Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez, Men at Work. Incredibly funny movie from the 90s. Highly recommend you go and pick it up. A little problematic today, but as are most things from 1990. Your next one for today is gonna be, or tonight I should say, is gonna be The Plague. Everybody go to sleep. All right. Well, it's gonna happen, guys.
Yep.
We don't have a
almost-
choice.
I mean, I feel like the only other thing that Patters could do would be to just put a pit hag and whatever minion Malishon wanted to be in play, and just
Right.
go back to just being the straight Vortox game.
Now, technically, Patters is not a minion right now. So does Patters become
That
a
is
minion?
correct. Oh, fuck! You're right. Yeah. Patters wouldn't change into anything. It would just change Malishon.
So it
Well, Patters could put a pit hag back into play.
exactly. So we'll get to that point. Maybe we'll argue that with Patters now.
Yeah.
So Navean is of a similar opinion to me that if you attempt to make minions, you will be limited to the number of minions that are actually in play right now.
And if you name
Well-
more than are in play, then we would choose which ones go into play.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. Because I'm about
Shocker.
to fuck up your game. I'm
All right.
sorry. And the reason I chose to be the engineer is because Avery and Jason both gave me engineer vibes. I thought it was engineer, pixie engineer. I was like, I want to know if there's one in play. So, I would like, if you'd be so kind, to make a Legion. We're doing Legion.
Thank you very much. I will
Let's
report
go.
back as to what you become.
I'm happy to
Well-
be an evil engineer.
Now, all of the when engineer makes Legion, all of the evil players must get turned into Legion.
Don't let Patters believe that the ability that they have is real.
Woo!
Yeah, he started the game as the drunk pit hag. Is that what you're saying?
The drunk pit hag, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Patters
thank you.
your legion.
Thank you.
All right. So, chat, we were talking. I made you guys do a little bit of
boy,
research
okay.
beforehand as to what Legion is going to be. Well, who's going to be Legion? Avery for sure is staying good.
Yeah. So,
Not even a question.
When an engineer makes Legion, all of the evil players automatically become Legion, and now we get to choose who we are turning into Legion. Avery's staying good. We're definitely turning Bambi into Legion.
Kind of have to, right?
Yep. We do need to turn potentially some of the dead players, so SL will become a dead Legion.
Dak, I feel like, basically, we're trying to figure out who to leave good.
Yeah, who are we leaving good?
Avery and Dak, I think, are locks.
Okay, so Avery and Dak are good. I think, let's see, how many players do we have alive right now? I think I'm happy with maybe leaving Dylan as a dead good player. And then we decide whether we want to have one other living player still be good as well, or if we change all of the rest into, Bruce. Bruce could be good.
Bruce. Should Emma be Legion?
We could if we want to. I think we should, because I think a Lunatic in a Legion game feels bad.
Yeah.
So I think we should turn Emma into an evil Legion. I think Bruce, Avery, Dak should be our living good players. And if we're going to make those
so you think
good,
Bruce,
then,
Avery, Dak, Dylan?
Yeah. Except I think if we're doing Bruce, Avery, Dak, then I'm fine with turning Dylan into an evil Legion as well.
Okay. So we're going to do just Bruce, Avery, Dak. I think that I was definitely leaning towards those first two. I think Bruce is a good shout, though. Bruce does not get his ability. Oh!
Yes, he does.
But it's okay, because we're going to... Oh, shit. Wait. Yes, they do, actually, because they are...
Bruce gets his Dreamer ability, yes.
Because the Vortox was in play when that death happened.
I mean, the Pixie always gets what they see anyway. It doesn't matter about when the death occurs. The fact is that Bruce saw
SL
Dreamer,
would not be... Oh, yeah, you're right.
SL would still be the player.
Right. Okay, so let's do that then. Let's actually go around. I'm going to start doing legions, and we'll...
Yep. If you want to start at the bottom, I'll start at the top.
Okay. Sounds good. Bonjour, Bambi.
Hello. Why are you here?
You are Legion. You are evil.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't choose this.
How is this possible?
But yes, you are Legion. You are evil.
I don't understand. Okay.
Thank you.
Who's the other Legion?
I'm sorry?
Who is the other Legion?
You don't learn that.
Oh, I'm confused.
So, Legion they start knowing who each other are, but that's starting info. That's minion and demon info. However, because Legion is being made midway through the game, you don't actually learn who the other Legion are.
But how can I change my alignment? That was good.
I know, but the ability makes you into Legion and evil.
Well, I'm confused. Okay.
I can give you a little more explanation later.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, SL.
Hi.
I'm here to tell you that you are Legion and you are evil.
Thank you.
Yep. Hello, Rybut.
Why are you here?
You are Legion. You are evil.
What? Oh, Jesus. All right, sounds good.
Yep. Thank you. So I'm just going to change everybody in the Grim to make it nice and easy. We can get rid of a bunch of different things here. Where is Navean? Oh, Navean is with...
Who Emma attacks.
Yes, if we decided to not turn Emma into a Legion, then you would, as well as every other Legion player, would learn who Emma chose.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so Bambi is confused about why they are not learning who the other Legion are.
Yep, well, it's created mid-game, that's why.
I tried explaining it. I think she may need a little bit of further explanation tomorrow during the day.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so everybody's Legion except Bruce, Avery, and Dak, which means Avery gets a 1 and Bruce gets to dream somebody.
Yes, let's go to Avery and give a 1.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Avery. Still alive.
Hello. Sorry. Yes, alive. I'm alive.
You now get a 1.
A 1.
Yes.
A 1. That's. Am I drunk? Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do we kill Malishon as a Legion kill?
Yep, I think that's... No, actually, so we showed Dylan, Malishon, and Bruce, right? So, to be fair, Dylan is now Legion, but maybe we leave the both of them alive for now.
Who did we show? Dylan, Malishon, and Bruce?
We showed Dylan, Malishon, and Bruce, right? As the witch.
We showed Dylan, Malishon, and Bruce, correct.
Yeah,
So
so
maybe
maybe we
kill
leave
Patters?
both of them alive for now. Yeah, we can kill Patters, I think, is a decent shout.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to...
And then go to Bruce.
Yep. Hey, buddy.
Oh my god, it's happening.
It's happening. Please choose a player.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Patters.
Patters. You learn that Patters is either the drunk or the pit hag.
Ooh, spicy. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I didn't know what else to give.
Yeah, that's fine. I think showing Patters as drunk or pit hag is fine. FM Jason, I mean, basically, everybody else has built-in bluffs. Even Malishon, who was a minion, because Malishon was the marionette. So,
Right.
yeah, we can just show every Legion dreamt as the role that they used to be. Why does Bruce gain the ability? So, in a Vortox game, the Pixie learns in out-of-play role, and pretty much basically an arbitrary player gets marked. So we marked SL as the player that Bruce would gain an ability off of when SL died. SL died, so Bruce was in fact claiming Dreamer to everybody else in any conversation that I heard him in, so he gets to be the Dreamer now.
Correct. All of that is correct. Speaking of things that are correct, let's head back. Oh, I gotta get my picture ready for the plague. Los Plagas. Not actually Los Plagas, but from whatchamacallit, the Resident Evil game. Shout out to Resident Evil, by the way. Resident Evil, good game. Resident Evil 4 specifically was Los Plagas, I believe. Alright, let's head back to town. I have so many windows up. Hello, everybody! First off, let's start with The Plague. If you grew up in the 90s, you probably saw this film. The Plague was the main antagonist in the movie Hackers. Shouts to the hackers people, or sorry, shouts to the people who do the thing, who actually saw the movie. Your next one for tonight, for today, is Super Porky. And the best news, because I feel this is the best news, Patters is dead. Definitely the best.
Can we talk?
You guys have 5 minutes.
Go, Emma.
Can I get a storyteller
Storyteller console.
Lead the way. Dylan, let's do Dylan first.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Can I say something to most people before we leave?
Most of us, yes.
Well,
hello.
So I was told that my token changed to an evil legion, but I was not told who my fellow legion are.
That's correct. So a legion knowing who legion are is part of the minion and demon info step at the beginning of the game. It has nothing to do with the minion or with the legion ability.
Would you tell a lunatic that they are a legion and are evil?
Of course.
So it could still be a world where I was pit hagged into a lunatic. That's annoying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I think this has to be the case. You're a Legion, yes?
Yeah, okay, welcome to Legion.
Okay. You just had I can't imagine them killing a good player after creating Legion. So, what?
Yeah, well, the good players don't know about that, so don't worry about it.
I don't think I actually know what my claim yesterday. You were dragged back before I could say it. Officially.
What was your claim going to be?
I am the Moonchild.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yep, I was your dumb monk trying to...
Yeah. Let's talk.
SL, let's talk. How may I help you?
Just two questions, or actually just one question. The only way you could have told me what you did last night is from either a pit hag or an engineer, correct?
The only two abilities on this script that would create, that would change someone's character would be either the pit hag or the engineer.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem.
For you.
Yeah, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
Emma, want to chat?
Sorry. Hey, Bambi, I have a question.
Yes.
Are you a minion?
Why?
Because I have the Vortex token. I did not attack Patters last night, and I was told that you, Dylan, and someone else was my minion at the start of the game.
Who is your minion?
You, Dylan, and someone else. I don't want.
Patters?
I didn't attack Patters last night. I attacked DJ last night, and I'm the Vortex. So I'm pretty sure.
Thanks, Emma.
I'm a lunatic, so I'm curious if something else is happening.
You're the Vortex?
Yes.
And Jason is your marionette?
No, My minions were Dylan, you, and Malishon.
Me and Malasham.
Yeah, but I attacked DJ last night, not Patters.
I'm totally confused by this game.
Yeah.
Because
What are you?
I was the magician.
Okay, that makes sense. I was showing you. Makes sense to show the magician to the lunatic.
But I don't think you are the lunatic.
I can tell you that. Okay.
Because Patters thinks he's a lunatic. So you are not the lunatic, you are the real demon.
No.
Oops, all
I am definitely the lunatic. It's not Patters. Patters. Oh, I should talk to Patters.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I've got now a second face-up outsider claim.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm. So
I'm not going to ask who, but what outsider?
The outsider is now a Moonchild.
I have heard of a Moonchild and a 2. And that's the only other outsider that I've heard of.
Okay. That's all I got for you. I'm dead. I'm just going to stick around and wait till find out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Much. This is very interesting. So I had a fun talk with Patters. So I am aware of what's going on now. Oh, no, I'm gonna stop talking though because we're about to get dragged. But I know what's going on. I'm aware. I'm in on it.
Okay. Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. The
Checked
dragon has
out.
brought you back.
I'm in maybe.
I'm just gonna open up nominations.
Dylan, yes. Sorry,
What?
Dylan, yes.
Patters, we can talk tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. But Dylan's, yeah, your question is yes.
And what token you received, Patters?
I received the Vortox token.
Patters is lying because I received the Vortox token, and I'm the lunatic.
Well, Emma's one of the people I tried to kill, so.
I tried to kill DJ last night and Patters died. I think this is a little monster game and that they killed Patters because we hadn't killed an evil yet.
Can we kill Emma then?
I'm happy to. I'm going to nominate and vote for myself.
I'm confused.
What's going on?
Okay, so, well, what were you? So, all right, whatever.
Basically, Patters and I are both claiming to be the lunatic Vortox, and I am saying I am confident enough that I'm the lunatic that I'm going to kill myself today.
So I'm the pixie who just got the dreamer ability last night.
So Patters or SL was the dreamer?
But neither of them are claiming to have been the dreamer.
And
I dreamt Patters last night, and I got either drunk or pithead.
I had a dreamer was one of the bluffs I was giving Bruce. I think it's a little monster game. I don't know what's going on.
Second call for nominations.
Emma nominates Emma.
Emma nominates Emma. Why?
I am the lunatic, and I would like to die.
Do you have like a defense?
Nope.
Dope. We would need 4 for this to pass. Wait, no. Stop it. You hit the clear for execution button, not the mark for execution.
Okay. I have pertinent information for when all of this passes through.
I don't know why no one's voting on me. This is very disturbing.
So, this is gonna paint me as evil, either way. However, I would like to let everyone know that I was visited last night, and I was told that I was a Legion and that I was evil. I did get the Investigator token at the start of the game. Either 2 scenarios are active, either an Engineer has finally made it a Legion game, or a Pit Hag has decided to create a dead Lunatic, not dead Legion. So, just so that we're all on the same page, that's what's going on. I don't have the mental energy to lie about that right now.
Dylan, were you told that your alignment changed?
I was told that my alignment had changed. I was not told who my fellow Legion mates are, because that is a setup thing.
I don't know why we didn't kill me, but because I was given the Vortex token, if my read of this is wrong, we're just about to lose.
10 seconds.
If you were...
Malishon nominates Avery.
Tell me why.
I still think we're in a little monster game. Not sure what's going on with Dylan. Dylan might just be evil, but that doesn't work with my info. But I'm fairly confident in every world I've got that one of Avery and Jason is evil. Jason is reading like they are genuinely confused about what's going on, so I think Jason's probably good. So that leads me to Avery being evil.
Avery?
She's not here.
Yeah, Avery's
Guys, Avery, what's your defense?
Avery's deafened.
Avery is BRB.
I'm good. I'm Avery. Don't kill me.
Avery is BRB. That would explain why.
Yeah.
I just looked at the thing now. I don't suppose we have any way of getting Avery back. We have.
I didn't even see that. I wouldn't have nominated her if I'd seen. I would have, but it's.
Oh wait, hang on. I have a message. Give me a second. Avery has an important phone call. I have a feeling we're probably not going to be getting anything back immediately. I'm just going to run the nomination. We would need 4 for this to pass.
Emma, Dylan would be if it was a pit hag, Dylan would told her a good Legion.
Yeah, I can't explain it, Patters, because I know you were lying about
that. Also,
right. So, but what we agree on is that Dylan can't be
Dylan's definitely not
good lunatic.
Dylan can be a minion making a play, or something else could have happened. But
the easiest explanation is that Dylan has mistakenly.
There is currently no one on the block, and I will end the day in 10 seconds.
I think Dylan's just admitted to being Legion and has announced this is a Legion game because an engineer's made it Legion. And the people who are claiming...
Bruce nominates DJ.
Bruce nominates DJ. Why?
I don't know what DJ is. I don't know any information. For all I know, this could be a good kill. I needed to do something because we were running out of time. This could be Vortex.
DJ?
Normally, I see what's going on, but I am just confused. Especially because, I'll admit this way, I am Moonchild. I do not want to have to try and pick anyone in this circle anymore about who's good, who's evil. I don't even know him.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
Can we please get some votes?
Bambi, if your alignment changes, the STs are, I think, generally speaking, are required to inform you. The differences being
3 is not enough.
A lunatic.
5, 4, 3.
Somebody want to nominate somebody?
1. No one is executed. We get to go to sleep. But before we do, I'd love to tell you about a little story, not a thread. Stop it. Don't upload a thread. I want to tell you a story about Super Porky. He was Super Porky. Super Porky was a luchador and eventually went into wrestling under this persona that, well, Super Porky. Your next one is gonna be... Yeah, I know it wasn't... Hey, listen, it wasn't the best joke, guys. I'm sorry. Your next one is gonna be Chrissy Vane with an E at the end. Everyone go to sleep. Okay, bye. Well, chaos happened, and chaos is reigning supreme.
Sure is. It is now confirmed to be not a Vortex game, at least not anymore.
Correct.
Either, it started as and still is a little monster game, or it's just a Legion game now.
Yep, exactly. So we have to do Legion kill first before anything else.
That's true, yeah.
I feel like what's keeping Bambi alive, giving Avery a 0, is what keeps Bambi alive.
Yes.
DJ could die.
Yep, DJ could, so I think we keep Dak, Bambi, Bruce, Malshon alive for now, and which means Emma, Jason, or DJ, any of them can die.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, so we do that first. Oh, I gotta change Bruce to a dreamer. I mean, not actually, but still.
Yeah.
Let's go to Avery first and give a 1. We should probably wait like a little bit.
Yeah, to make it seem like we might potentially be going to minions or a demon for their kill choice, yeah.
Right. So, hey chat, this is a game. I'm gonna preemptively say, hi YouTube, like and subscribe, because I'm pretty sure this game will probably end up on YouTube.
Possibly, yeah. So to answer something that's being kind of talked about in chat, if mid-game, if a pit hag creates a lunatic, you can either tell them that they are good or evil, depending on what is on the script and what the options are. So, for example, if there's a Fengu on the script and a pit hag creates a lunatic, great, they can be, you are the Fengu, you are now evil. Especially if they started as an outsider, for example, or if there's drunk on the script. So in this script, because there is an engineer that could create an evil legion, it is entirely viable for a pit hag to create a lunatic that the storytellers say, change your token to legion, you're evil. Or you could just tell them you're legion and your alignment has not changed. Like the Lunatic's ability is just that they think that they are a demon, not inherently that they think they are an evil demon. If there's a pit hag, they could be potentially both, depending on what else is on the script.
That's how I would
Or
rule it too.
potentially
I think
either,
it is very script dependent. It's very script dependent.
Yeah, so like on this script, we could tell somebody, you're change your token to Legion, you're good, or your alignment hasn't changed. Or we could say, change your token to Legion, you're evil.
It's very... all right, what was DJ originally again?
DJ was originally the Vortex, but he was bluffing as Moonchild.
Right. Okay, right. Moonchild. Okay. And Malishon was Marionette Oracle. Okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
We can do this. We can do this. First, let's go to Avery, though. Still alive!
Yeah.
I'm here to give you a 1.
Perfect, thank you.
Did you need a rundown of kind of what happened while you were BRB yesterday?
Honestly, that would be really great, but I don't expect it.
I think it's fine. I mean, you sent me a message. I understand why. We did some nominations. Malishon nominated you. You weren't able to give a defense, but thankfully there weren't enough votes on it, and nobody got executed yesterday.
Lovely. Thank you.
That's basically all that happened.
Thank you, Davina.
You're very welcome. Still alive!
Then, let's check Bambi.
Bambi. Bambi is either the magician,
Okay.
or the marionette.
Ooh, spicy. Okay,
There
cool.
you go.
Thank you.
So, magician was a shoo-in for that one. You kind of had to go magician. But as far as the other one is concerned, I think Bruce I mean, first of all, you can't show Legion.
Technically you can, but
You could.
yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I think we should be leaving open up the possibility of like this actually being a
Little
monster
monster game. Absolutely. Okay, that's what I got. So we can head back.
Yep.
Hello, town. First off, Chrissy Vane. A lot of people knew Chrissy Vane. Apparently, I was what's the word I'm looking for? I was not as knowledgeable about how obscure some of these people are. Also, where did my Chrissy Vane picture go? I guess I must have deleted it. Chrissy Vane was a wrestler. Sorry, guys, I don't have the picture readily available. Your next one to consider through the day, which is going to be a short day, by the way, is going to be Hedy Carlson. H-E-D-Y. Hedy Carlson. Yeah, sorry, no feet porn today, right back. We're going to speed the game up a little bit. I'm going to have noms available for 4 minutes, or in 4 minutes, so 55.
What if it was a vortex?
Thanks, Patters.
Did anyone die?
Until a pit hag turned it into
Emma?
little monster.
Did anyone die?
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot to mention that DJ died.
Oh, DJ claims Moonchild. Oh god. Who the hell do I pick?
Bruce.
Alright, DJ picks Bruce.
DJ, you're claiming Moonchild and picking Bruce?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Malishon.
I shouted Emma and I realised I was muted.
Do you know how much I'd like being a lunatic, Patters?
You like being a lunatic?
You just put her off and made me Legion.
Well, yeah. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
He's definitely on the team. You're the only person
Malishon, DJ, FM Jason, me, probably Bambi.
Well, who started on our team?
Oh, Malishon, DJ. Those are definitely evil players.
Okay.
100.
I sort of think we should sell me as good, and try to.
I think we should keep up this ruse that we're both evil. So what are we going? You know what? I'm going to leave the conversation now.
Yeah, this was complete.
Say, I know it's true, but I don't understand how we can change element. I was really the magician and become a Legion evil the same time it was DJ who was talking, Dylan?
Yeah. So
yes.
it was Dylan.
I don't
yeah.
understand.
So I talked to Patters. Patters says he was Pit Hag, who turned himself into the evil engineer, and then used the engineer ability to create Legion, which means I had to have started as the drunk.
But you can change the element of a good player because I was the magician.
Yes, with an engineer turning.
At the beginning, you got a 2. I'm the pixie, and I saw a dreamer, and nobody's claiming to have been dreamer, much less the 2 people that died just before I became dreamer.
No, I get that. What I'm saying
that's
is
bizarre.
I got a 2-2-1-1, so it has to be very specific when the game changed for Vortex, if it ever changed for Vortex.
Yeah. If it's not Vortex, I don't know what to make of any of my information.
Me either.
Yeah. I don't know how I got my ability I don't know how any of this happens. I'm very confused right now, but I know that I'm a dreamer. I'm a pixie who's dreaming.
Well, yeehaw, my friend.
Yeehaw.
People was evil, become good. So I think so. It means Emma was really the Vortox.
Emma was lunatic.
Yeah, so I think she was really what you
assuming-
say.
Incredibly evil, and made us.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
Emma,
back.
shop.
Hey.
I have South Vortex,
Patters.
which is how I know I'm good at this.
Nominations are open.
I got a question for Town. Just a question. How could I have gotten my ability when nobody's a dreamer and the people who have died never claimed to have been the dreamer?
You're
That's
the drunk.
Vortox game.
No, it was pointed at Patters when Bruce the Pixie saw Patters an evil pit hag at the start of the game as the dreamer.
And so
when
whenever
Patters
Patters dies, I get the dreamer ability?
Yep.
That's my favorite lunatic ability.
No, that only
So-
works. Like, I don't think what Bruce is saying can work because it would have to be either Bruce drunk, which can't be the case because I think me or Avery has to be drunk, and I'm 99% sure it has to be me.
So
Or it's a
you're the
Vortox game,
evil?
which we disprove.
Jason, I don't know which of you and Avery is still good, but you were the starting drunk. Avery was the starting empath in a Vortox game.
Yes, and if it started Vortox, then maybe there was a pit hag that changed the demon type.
The pit hag created an evil engineer, and the evil engineer turned this into a legion.
If it wasn't a Vortox
Well,
game,
Oh,
if it-
because FM Jason's drunk.
Second
Yeah.
of all,
Bruce,
If
you're
it-
the only player I trust is good, so I'll vote
Hell
with
yeah.
you, no matter what.
Well,
I don't know
my,
who to vote.
My suggestion is prove Emma's on the level. Let's go back. So the
I can
empath
back
needs to
up.
read on Emma.
I can back up what Emma's saying. Most people, few people know this. Most people at least know my role. I'm the Oracle. I got a 0 and a 0, and then a 3.
Yeah. I think I'm one of the few good players left because I saw the Vortex token. I think Bruce is good because of his confusion over the Pixie Dreamer thing. I don't know, Bruce, who our other good team are, but we need to vote together against the Legion.
I don't know. Oh my god, we think this is Legion.
Emma.
final call.
Oh my god.
Evil.
Evelyn
Avery
nominate.
is also evil.
Evelyn nominates Jason.
Emma nominates Jason. Why?
Jason is probably Legion now because he started as the drunk.
Jason?
I'm very confused about this entire game. I do believe I am actually just the drunk, but I have not been told any information about anything changing. So from my perspective, this is Legion pushing on me, or that it's still somehow like a little monster. I don't know, and I don't understand what's going on. But I still just have the engineer token.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
It's just a bad vote.
What is going on?
3's not enough. 10 seconds.
Bruce nominates Bambi.
Bruce nominates Bambi. Why?
Because I think me and Emma are the only two good people.
Bambi?
Emma, no more rules, I'll tell the truth. I'm not a good girl. Maybe Emma just faked to be the lunatic, and maybe she's just a little monster.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
I do believe you started good, Andy. I just think you're probably Legion now.
Alright, I'm never voting for anything that Emma votes for. It's one vote.
Well, Legion just doesn't. They
3's not enough.
Legion is too scared. They don't realize that Bruce is Irish,
10.
so they're scared to vote. That's what's going on here.
5.
Either of you are good.
4.
Bruce is basically.
Nominate Emma! Then nominate Emma!
Jason nominates Emma.
Jason
Thank
got
you.
in the nick of time. Tell me why.
I think if they saw the Vortox token at the beginning, they're still going to be seeing an evil token. If all of this did happen, then I think they're Legion, or they're just a minion in a starting little monster game, or I don't know exactly what's going on, but I think Emma's evil here.
Emma?
Bruce, I remain to believe that you are the only good player. I don't think anyone should. If you're good, I don't think you should vote on this. As always, I will be voting with Bruce the rest of the game. He's the only person I trust.
4 is needed.
Can we please get one more so I don't waste my ghost vote? I'm going to vote. Can we just get one more? Thank you,
Well,
Manish.
we really shouldn't vote on
You
this.
shouldn't use a
No,
ghost vote.
it's fine. I'm going to use it because I think Emma's evil. Me and Emma are in a direct conflict.
I really think this is bad. Only
4 is
people who's
enough.
not Legion here.
Emma's on the block. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma, how would you like to die?
Very sadly, trusting
Aw.
Bruce.
Did you say Justin Bieber?
Just trusting Bruce, only Bruce.
Oh, trusting Bruce. Okay. All right. Where was Hetty? Let me give Hetty first. Pause.
Push up.
Hetty Carlson was Jennifer Jason Leigh's character in Single White Female. Your next one is going to be Frankie Kazarian, and nobody is executed. Everybody go to sleep. Well, it happened, guys. Yep, it happened.
It sure did.
Oh my. Oh my.
Right, okay, so this is actually the first time I think I've ever had a game where that's happened in.
I've never seen it happen. I've literally never seen it happen.
Yeah, who voted on that?
It was Emma, Malachon, Patters,
and
Bambi, I believe.
Yeah, so unfortunately that means that Jason is literally Legion's last hope.
Yep.
At this point, because it is hard confirmed, it is just going to be a slow picking off of Emma, Malachon, and Bambi. I'm actually fine just literally killing all three of them and one of the good players and leaving it into a final 3.
So we would probably have to be Avery, right?
And the thing is that Avery, because of the failed vote, Avery now knows for sure that Dak is good. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Avery knows that Dak is good and Bambi's evil, which means if we leave Dak, then oh my god. Okay, who do we kill? Which is
sorry, Emma didn't vote. Jason did. Thank you, Mega Parsec.
Oh, okay. Then Emma is the last hope. Okay, so Emma and Bruce trust each other. So let's leave Emma and Bruce alive. And then one of Dak or Avery. Avery has to know that Dak is good.
But Avery has to figure that out.
But Avery can figure that out based on the vote. But yes, she would need to solve that in time. And of course, we all know that in game it can be a little bit harder to parse through all your info in time.
I'm personally fine with Dak, Emma, Bruce.
Okay, Dak, Emma, and Bruce being alive. Okay, what are the implications if we left Avery alive and gave a 1? I mean, it's basically the same thing. Avery is always going to say it's between Bruce and Emma, no matter who dies there. So yeah, I think it doesn't matter whether we kill Dak or Avery. Either one will get net the same result.
I think so too. All right, so
okay.
All right, we have no info. We have to give Bruce. We have to give Bruce info.
Yeah, we have to give Bruce info. At Legion.
Say that again?
At this point, we can just show Legion as the evil role
Yeah.
because it's hard confirmed a Legion game now.
Yep. Hey, Bruce.
Welcome back.
How's it going?
What a spicy day that was.
That was a spicy day, wasn't it?
I appreciate that. Thank you for the spice.
What
a game.
Who would you like to choose?
I would like to choose... it doesn't matter. You're just going to give me some evil player or Legion, and then whatever they're bluffing, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Avery!
You choose Avery, and you see Empath or Legion.
Holy shit! Incredible.
Okay. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Yeah, we gotta just bring him back at this point. I think this is Evil's best shot. Evil's best shot is taking it to a final 3.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's no fun if you just sort of let town slowly pick off all the people who voted. It's no fun for anybody, really.
Yeah. So let's just bring him back.
Yep.
You know, chat and you guys are all saying, oh, Frankie Kazarian. I know Frankie Kazarian. You guys, it's not even a question. Well, you know what? We are wrathful storytellers because of your insolence. So I wanted to let you know that Bambi is dead, as is Avery, as is Jason, as is Malachon. This is your final.
Incredible.
This is your final 3.
Can I please speak to Jason, Dylan, Malachon, and Bambi?
Sure.
Frankie Kazarian was in a tag team called Bad Influence, where him and Christopher Daniels walked around drinking apple teenies.
Bruce, Avery, can we talk?
That's a really old photo of Frankie Kazarian. Yeah,
That was the first one that came
Emma,
up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
They made him put the rock on the
Hey, Dak,
accelerator
can
there.
we chat?
Apparently.
Yeah, let's go.
We're up against a hard deadline here, folks.
So
surviving evil
Are
player.
we sure Emma is evil?
Emma,
Yeah.
Emma is
I
evil.
don't think she's evil.
Wait,
You're
so
sure?
No,
how
no,
did
no.
so many people
Emma-
die last
Emma-
night?
How many? Because each legion could kill another legion, or any player. So Emma is our last surviving evil player because I've told Emma what's happening. She has agreed, and we are in confrontation intentionally.
This is tough. I don't know if DJ was lying about being Moonchild. Bruce is actually.
Who did DJ pick? Bruce?
DJ picked Bruce.
And Bruce didn't die. Well, then we have to kill Bruce.
But the problem is we think Emma's bad, but Emma swears that Bruce is good, and will only vote with Bruce. So that the only world where that works is where you're evil.
Seriously, can someone redeem
I mean, if you kill me, it's an automatic
1,000
loss.
points so I can take this beanie off, please?
I mean, this is just the way it runs. Emma came out as recluse to me early on, like day 1 or 2.
Interesting.
I've had them as recluse in my grim the whole time.
Interesting.
So.
Alrighty, thanks.
Yep.
Emma votes. Oh, no.
So,
It's
but
very,
who
it's
is
very hard for us to
the
win.
who is the good player? I'm confused.
It's either Dak or Bruce.
Yeah.
They're
Emma,
both. They're
Emma
both
is
good.
evil. Both of Dak and Bruce have to be good then.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Jason, you vote on Dak.
Okay.
Dylan, you vote on Bruce.
So vote on them, like when the nomination is pointed at.
So okay, just clarify. So if Bruce is nominated, the following people put their hands up.
Thank you, Drinks.
Jason, Malachon, me.
You don't have a vote.
I don't have
You
a
lost
vote.
your votes.
Doesn't matter. Then yeah, right. So basically,
No, wrong button. I used the wrong button. Fuck.
Mark it on your bingo cards.
Shut up. Shut up,
okay.
Bruce. Shut up, Bruce.
Power nap.
I'm in a party cabin.
Nominations are open. This is your final day.
So the question, Bruce is confirmed good in my eyes. The question is whether Dak or I are Legion. I know it's Dak. Dak probably knows it's me.
I trust you, Emma. I really do. I mean,
If you trust Emma, then you must think that I'm the
Yeah,
Legion, huh?
It's definitely not Bruce. We can forget about that.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's Dak.
Wait, are we completely tossing out the fact that Bruce didn't die to the Moonchild that was killed in the night?
DJ
Legion.
was a Legion. Like, it's a Legion
No, I'm
game.
not.
4 people voted on me was enough to clear the block, and then the execution failed. It's a confirmed Legion game.
DJ was the starting Vortex. Don't trust DJ.
yeah, don't trust DJ.
I'm only.
Hatter started an evil team to me. It was him as the pit house, Malachon as something I forget, and DJ as the Vortox.
I was never the Vortox.
I'm only gonna vote on Emma.
That's fine, Avery. I do think you're Legion, but
Second call.
everyone's vote thrown. Emma nominates Dak.
Emma nominates Dak. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope, just
Dak, your defense.
Dak would like to use the Dak defense. I was sleeping and I did not hear what you said. No, I'm good. I gave my true role to everybody in my 2s. I am the noble. If you kill me, we're gonna lose.
Okay. We would need 2 for this to pass. 2 is enough. Dak's on the block.
Bruce nominates Emma.
Bruce nominates Emma. Tell me why.
I think Emma is just Legion who is trying to play to me and want me to go for her. And that hurts my feelings if that's the case. Emma, you wouldn't do that, would you?
I definitely wouldn't. And I'd like to point out that Jason and Malachon, who are confirmed Legion, are raising their hands for this. So good players should not vote on this. If you have a blue token, don't vote on this. It will cause them good to lose the game.
We would need 2 to tie or 3 to pass.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they rise up, right? All it takes is one good.
Yeah, it's
they could
it's
just
gonna be
do
you.
the rise up thing anyway. Ah!
Did you know that I have a book publishing company that's called Avery Publishing, and its only important book is called Sharks Don't Get Cancer?
I did not. Another thing that is a factual statement is that Emma got 4 votes, and Emma is now on the block. The only person left available to nominate would be Dak. Dak, would you like to nominate?
Dak would like to nominate Bruce.
Dak nominates Bruce. Why?
It's the Dorito chip. Let's make it a triangle. I think actually Bruce, Flaming Dreamer, is the right kill for the day. Bruce was calling for Legion to rise up. This, if you're good, you need to vote on this.
Bruce, your defense.
I said it doesn't really matter if Legion rises up because it only really needs one good vote to go through, so it doesn't matter either way. And no, I'm so good, you Iowan.
I'm sorry, what? What
Dax,
derogatory statement did you throw at Dak?
Dak's the grossest Iowan I've ever met.
Oh.
And Iowa's full of gross people.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I thought you called him an island.
No.
No, man,
he's
it's
not
an island.
No, he's just an Iowan.
I will have to say also that Bruce would not give me an 8 for 8, so he's got to be evil.
Iowa
give you an
have
8
to
for 8.
say,
We would need 4 to tie or 5 to pass.
Iowa have to say.
I won't believe it. How about that? All right, everyone else vote.
Rise up.
5 is enough.
Oh, there you go.
Bruce
You did
is
it,
on the
everybody.
block. There are no other nominations. Just want to let you know, Bruce, how would you like to be executed?
By an Iowan.
Is that like an ooh-woo version of an island?
Yes, it is. That's what I wanted.
Iowan.
Iowan.
If you want to kill him by an Iowan, kill him by Slipknot.
Oh, good call. Lots of corn, lots of masks, and lots of metal. Shouts to Corey. Bruce is executed and dies. And I'd like to congratulate a team. It's Emma's team, and almost the entire rest of the town's team. Congratulations to the evil team for whatever that was. So, okay. I'm gonna start by telling you this is a game of two halves. There was the first half of the game.
2 Grims.
Yeah, there's 2 Grims. There's BP and AP, before Patters and after Patters. So let's start with the AP. Dak is the noble. Avery is the empath. Bruce is the dreamer. Everyone else is Legion. Congratulations to the evil team. Secondly, I just got a notification I've never seen before. I gotta take a look at that. Now let's talk about what started the game. So Avery was the empath. Patters, thank you for the sub. You've already gone back and looked at the stream. How dare you? Patters, let's just start with the evil team. The evil team was DJ, your Vortox, Malishon, your Marionette Oracle, and Patters, your Pit Hag. I should have known better than to give Patters the Pit Hag token, but hey, whatever. Oh, it was a YouTube sub. I gotta fix that. Thank you, Spinna. Shouts to the tubers. There's gonna be some tubers watching this game.
Heck yeah, tubers.
Jason started the game as your drunk engineer and was like, it's not even a question. Of course I'm going to make Legion on day 1.
You just have to do it.
I just have to. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Patters knew that didn't happen, though, because obviously they were the Pit Hag and they never got turned into Legion. Dylan was your... Help me out, Dylan.
Investigator.
You were the investigator who, because of the Vortox, saw that Malishon and Bruce, one of them was the witch. Obviously, that was not true. Malishon, as I said, was your Marionette Oracle, who probably figured out they were the Marionette pretty close to right before Patters did their thing. DJ was your Vortox, like I said. Ryback was your something. I don't remember what Ryback was.
Something works.
Monk. The monk. Oh, the monk. The monk that picked Avery, by the way. So Avery was sat between 2 good players, but one of them we were framing as being, because it was Bambi. Bambi was the magician, so we were trying to lend some credence to Patters that maybe Bambi actually was the demon and that Avery was the marionette, because Patters didn't know who the marionette was. So we gave Avery a 2. And the 2 would have been, obviously we had to keep on giving 2s to keep up the thing that maybe SL and Bambi were both evil and it actually was a Legion game, but then Ryback as the, because that was Vortoxed information, Ryback as the monk targeted Avery, and we would have actually given Avery on night 2 a 0, because they were protected from the Vortox and they would have been protected from the anti information. However, Emma, your starting Lunatic Vortox, chose Ryback, and DJ, not knowing who else to choose, chose to follow suit. Ryback was killed. Avery was still alive, but Avery was now still back to being subject to the Vortox info. By the way, this was all on night 2. Also the night that Patters decided to turn himself into the evil engineer. Because, of course, we should have seen that coming, but we didn't. Bruce was your pixie, who saw that SL was the dreamer. SL was not the dreamer. Dreamer was actually both a minion bluff, was both a demon bluff and a lunatic bluff. However, because of the Vortox, Bruce had to see that SL was a character that not only were they not, but also a character that was not in play, because it had to be those exact conditions based on the Vortox's anti-information. However, the rule goes that if SL dies, and Bruce is adequately mad as being the thing that they think SL is, the Dreamer, then they actually do gain the Dreamer ability. That's how the Vortox Pixie interaction works. Is it weird? Yes. Is it what's correct? Yes. Also yes. Avery was your empath, like I said. SL was your farmer, Sag, never triggered. Dak was your noble, who actually saw Emma, Jason, and Avery, who all at the time were good players because Vortox anti-info. And Emma was your lunatic, like I said. And on night 3, Patters changed the paradigm and went from before Patters to after Patters, and decided to, as a evil engineer, create Legion. And as you know, that basically changed the game from one thing to something completely different. And that was your game of Now You Don't. Thank you to Chiz for writing the script.
That was a game.
That was a
I
game.
had to.
Wild.
Bruce, I knew you were the only player I knew was good. I needed to vote with you, and I needed other Legion to vote with you.
I'm just having fun. You
And
did great.
They wouldn't listen to me when I was trying to explain that you were the only good player.